Louisiana beer reviews. Here we are. It's about 8:10 a.m. Starting late, huh? Looking at Tiny Bomber. Oh, Tiny Bomb. American Pilsner from Wiseacre Brewing Company, Memphis, Tennessee. My grandmother was born in Memphis, Tennessee. Now look at this Tiny Bomb with its cartoon label, printed label, not stick-on label. Somebody said, well, how can you tell if it's a stick-on? Well, I mean, you can tell if it's a stick-on label. You can feel the sticker and you can see the seam. This is printed. I've noticed with the last few reviews, I have not seen the date, guys. That chap's my chapstick. My notes. Alright. 4.5% alcohol, 35 IBUs. This is the first video review for this beer in the world. I bought this at the 504 store on US Highway 61 in New Orleans. They use German Pilsner malt. It's bitter hopped with Bravo. It's aroma hopped with Mount Hood. It won a bronze medal at the 2014 Great American Beer Festival. And they add wildflower honey. It's a very good score on Beer Advocate, so they're saying a B+. Rate Beer says 89 out of 100, but a 99 out of 100 for the style. So it's one of their top 50 Pilsner beers on their website. I've never had this. I did have another Wiseacre beer, the Ananda IPA. It was sort of inferior in the IPA world, actually. Now Pilsner, I don't know. Pilsner Urquell. It's not expensive, really. $8.99 for a 6-pack, maybe cheaper. And really, nobody can beat it. You say, yeah, but it's a SAB Miller brand. For now, it's going to be cast off under another umbrella. I don't really care if SAB Miller owns Pilsner Urquell. I just care that it's awesome. I had like the Oscar Blues Mama's Little Yellow Pills. Too thick, too chewy. I had the Victory Prima Pills. Too thick, too chewy. I'd rather drink Miller Lite, a fine Pilsner beer. Yeah, well, it's fine in the sense that it's thin, but it's Pilsner in the sense that it ain't a Pilsner. In my booklet. Okay, enough rant and rave with Ronald. Let's get on with the review. Here's the beer with a thick white head. The appearance is lemon yellow and hazy with the sun shining through it. With the sun shining at it, it's more gold, but you can still see through it. There are a few bubble streams, and oh, look at the powdery sediment throughout. Very fine powdery sediment throughout. Now we'll go to the aroma test. Smells good. Reminds me of Imperial from how do you say that word? Puerto Rico. Rich port. Okay. It's full in the nose. It's sweet cracker malt. Hey, you know what? This beer looks right. It smells right. It might just do the trick. All right. I mean, I could do, really, honestly, a Pilsner Urquell video about once a week. You know, like a revisit, canned, bottled, draft, the regular beer project, the Pilsner project. Pilsner Urquell with sausage, Pilsner Urquell with brown rice. You know what I mean? Like, make excuses to just keep doing videos for it. And I think later today I'll drink that Narwhal. I know it's summer, but I want it. And the Old Tankard Ale, and then I might close it out with either... I'm going to go work at Bingo. Never mind, I'll close it out with Coors Light, Miller Lite, or Bud Light. That's all they have over there. Oh well. Something to drink while you're selling special sheets. 5th game special. Yeah, it's a little sweet, crackery. It's not too like overtly bold in the flavor, but it's like nicely flavored, right? Like appropriate. The head is very spongy and mousse-like. It's almost medium. It's high light, L-I-G-H-T, and it's not chewy like. And I think it was the Mother's Little Yellow Pills or the Prima. I think it was one of those two. I said it had like an aspirin component. Like the last thing I want to taste when I'm drinking beer is aspirin. Okay. There's a little sting from the hops, right? Grassy sting, bitterness. What, 35? Yeah, it seems like it. But it's like a really mellow 35. The hop bitterness with the little bomb, or the tiny bomb. Okay, I'll start again. The hop bitterness with the tiny bomb displays an exquisite mellow bitterness. Inoffensive, yet pronounced. I really like this. The Ananda just fell flat. It didn't have really, from my recollection, didn't have like off flavors or anything. It just had, it was just kind of like bleh. Not bleh, blah. It was blah, it was dull. This one is, yeah, it's alright. I don't know what a 6-pack costs. I bet it's more than Pilsner or Kel. Yeah, I like that bitterness. It's really coming out. It's there, and it's there in the right way. Yeah, it's not a, for a Memphis style Pilsner, nice bubble streams. Yeah, I'm sitting here like talking. I'm trying to delay the inevitable because I can't decide what I wanted to score it. I think B plus is too low. A minus might be too high. Well, I'll just give it the benefit of the doubt and say A minus. It's a marginally excellent beer, but it's quite enjoyable. So, like I say, the price, I don't know. You'd have to consider that if you're shopping. I'm just reviewing it. So. Crisp, refreshing finish is probably 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. Pretty sugary. Oh wow. On the Cyclops scale, it's going to be 4 out of 5 hop cones, maybe 5, because the Cyclops scale looks at things, all the kidding aside from earlier, but the Cyclops scale looks at things in a different way than the IBU. Okay. So yeah, Laissez Le Bon Temps Roulé. A nice one, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans. Whoa, carbonated.